How did you guys meet?
I was with my friend at the soybean shop at Kawan, along with my buddy. He was supposed to pass something to Aminah's friend. That's where I actually first saw her. Then that guy passed her friend something. Then I chit chat a bit. Then we exchanged numbers. That's where we actually.
So what was your first impression after the first date?
Of course, he was guapo, and I thought he looked kind of serious. Yeah, but I knew that there was like a wicked side to him.
So what is guapo?
Guapo, it's like he's good looking.
Okay. It's like, let's meet her again. She seems to be intelligent.
So only intelligent?
Yeah, that's what hits me. The first thing. Yeah, she can actually keep a conversation going.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the specific incident that made you say, this is it?
We can complement each other very well.
It was Mount Merapi with a group of friends. There was like about 18 of us in the group, and I was left behind. Mount Merapi was not an easy climb. It's not like for the faint-hearted. So I was left behind. It was Bariq who was there, and he was very patient with me. And what normally takes like 4 hours for a pro, 6 hours for a non-pro, took me 18 hours, and he was like with me all the way. So I guess it's like that was it.
Were you afraid that he would have left you there after the 18 hours?
Well, thank God he did.
Okay. Are there any things that your partner has taught you?
A lot. I would have to say a lot. Maybe it's probably too many to mention, but it's like a lot of practical stuff. How to be more street smart. About my work, it's been like really a big help.
Over from
Yeah.
Is there any habits that she have right now that annoyed you at the beginning, but now you just kind of live with it or accept the whole?
It's still the same.
Which one is it?
It's still the same. She's hot-headed.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes she just wants to do things her own way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even though she knows that sometimes it's wrong, but yeah, she still carries on.
Maybe it's to mellow down a bit.
Why?
Why? Because he can get impatient sometimes, and I've taught him the patience.
Is it the same thing about me? You're also impatient.
Well, I think I can never be. I'm quite decisive. Sometimes I cannot be seconded to somebody who's less decisive than I am. So with Bariq, I found someone who can actually make the decisions for me, and at the same time, I trust his decisions. Yeah, I'm very decisive, but with Bariq, I can.
Is there any embarrassing moment that both of you have experienced together?
Yeah, because she has this habit of freaking out, especially in cinemas. While watching movies, when something happens, she will go like this, and jump. It's actually the people who are also sitting next to her will feel like, what's going on, why she's jumping?
Okay. How do you see yourself to him right now?
How do I see myself to him right now? Well, I think with me, he's secured. So maybe I think he sees stability. That we have each other. I think I am to him a source of stability. Because in this world, it's we're so stressed at work, we're so stressed with all the new changes that comes along. But with me and after our great years of friendship together, it's something he knows that
In how many years have you been together?
You mean as friends? As friends, we've been together. As friends, it's like 5 years, and as knowing that there was something more to it, it was late 2008. Late 2008.
So you started off as friends first.
We started off as friends.
How do
We
you
met-
feel about it?
We met through friends. How do I feel about it? It's the one. Surprisingly, when I saw Bariq for the first time, because he was a friend of my flatmate's friend, it's like 3 degrees of separation. Surprisingly, the first time I saw him, I thought he was somebody who would play a very important part of my life. I didn't know that he was to be my husband, but he would be an important part.
What is the future that you envision for both of you together?
Yeah, well, we are planning to have a small family. We haven't decided yet where we'll be settling down, maybe in Singapore or maybe in India or maybe Philippines or maybe anywhere, but we haven't decided on it. But for the next 5 to 6 years, we'll be in Singapore. Then we'll be thinking, we are thinking of having a small family.
Is there anything that you want to say to her in your native language, apart from English?
Aaminah, pakana siko.
And in English, that would be?
Aaminah, learn to cook.
Given the chance that you were to live somewhere else, where would it be? Aside from Singapore.
Okay, if it's an option, actually I plan to live in Europe for a while because I love traveling. I want to look around. Okay, so like when I'm in Singapore, I travel all the places nearby. So if I've been to Europe, okay, if I plan to go to Europe, that's my idea of like actually covering all the cities. Okay, then ultimately I want to return back to India. That's what I'm thinking for the time being, but I don't know how things gonna unfold.